Hello everyone. So tonight's revolting rhyme in our book from Roald Dahl is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This famous wicked little tale should never have been put on sale. It's a mystery to me why loving parents cannot see that this is actually a book about a brazen little crook. Had I had the chance, I wouldn't fail to clap young Goldilocks in jail. Now just imagine how you'd feel if you'd cooked a lovely meal, delicious porridge steaming hot, fresh coffee in the coffee pot, with maybe toast and marmalade, the table beautifully laid, one place for you and one for Dad, another for your little lad. Then Dad cries, golly gosh, gee whiz, oh cripes, how hot this porridge is. Let's take a walk along the street until it's cool enough to eat. He adds, an early morning stroll is good for people on the whole. It makes your appetite improve. It also helps your bowels to move. No proper wife should dare to question such a sensible suggestion. Above all, not at breakfast time when men are seldom at their prime. No sooner are you down the road than Goldilocks, the little toad, nosy thieving little louse, sneaks into your empty house. She looks around, she quickly notes 3 porridge bowls full of porridge oats. And while still standing on her feet, she grabs a spoon and starts to eat. I say again, how would you feel if you had made this lovely meal? And some delinquent little tot broke in and gobbled up the lot. There she is, having a little sneaky peek and entering into a home that isn't hers. But wait, that's not the worst of it. Now comes the most distressing bit. You are, of course, a house wife, and all you married happily life, you have collected some lovely things like gilded cherubs wearing wings and furniture by Chippendale bought at some famous auction sale. But your most special valued treasure, that piece that gives you endless pleasure, is one small children's dining chair, Elizabethan, very rare. It is in fact your joy and pride passed down to you on Grandma's side. But Goldilocks, like many freaks, does not appreciate antiques. She doesn't care, she doesn't mind, and now she plonks her fat behind on this dainty, precious chair, and crunch it busts beyond repair. A nice girl would at once exclaim, oh dear, oh heavens, what a shame. And there's the chair breaking, if you remember in the story. No, not Goldie. She begins to get very unhappy. She bellows, what a lousy chair, and uses very, very unkind words. I dare not write it. I dare not print it says. I think by now this little skunk would have the sense to do a bunk, but no, I very much regret she hasn't nearly finished yet. Deciding she would take a rest, she says, let's see which bed is best. Upstairs she goes and tries all 3. Here comes the next catastrophe. It's going to be a disaster, a big one. Think about it from the story that you know. Most educated people choose to rid themselves of socks and shoes before they clamber into bed. But Goldilocks didn't give a shred. The filthy shoes were thick with grime and mud and mush and slush and slime. Worse still, upon the heel of one was something that a dog had done. Ooh. And I once more, what would you think if all this horrid dirt and stink was smeared upon your eider gown by this revolting little clown? So how would you feel like if your bed was covered in such mud and it's not from you? The famous story has no clues to show the girl removed her shoes. Oh, what a tale of crime on crime. Let's check it for a second time. Crime 1, the prosecution's case. She breaks and enters someone's place. That's not good. Crime 2, the prosecutor notes she steals a bowl of porridge oats. Crime 3, she breaks a precious chair belonging to Baby Bear. Crime 4, she smears each spotless sheet with filthy messes from her feet. A judge would say without a blink, 10 years hard labour in the clink. But in the book, as you will see, little beast gets off scot-free. The bears come back to remembering the story. While little children near and far shout goody good, hooray, hurrah, poor darling Goldilocks, they say, thank goodness that she got away. Myself, I think I'd rather send young Goldie to a sticky end Oh, Daddy, cried the baby bear, my porridge gone, it isn't fair. Then go upstairs, the big bear said, your porridge is upon the bed. But it's inside made Mademoiselle. You'll have to eat her up as well. Did she get eaten up? Who knows? That's a different version of that story, an interesting one. And quite factual because she did break in. It wasn't fair. She took things that weren't hers. So there is our story for tonight. Get the best rest you can. Enjoy the weekend and we will see you next week for your learning. Good night, everyone.